Hey y'all, woot woot, it's Carmen Michaels. It is December 17th, 2014, and this is my video for tonight. I will not be doing a video next week because next week at this time will be Christmas Eve. When did that happen? When did Christmas Eve get here? I mean, for real. This year has by. I mean, where did 2014 go? Lord have mercy. It has flown by. The thing in the corner was bothering me. Shoot, I'm like Reba McEntire. I brought my boobies tonight. They are up and out. I think it's this red velvet. Red velvet just... I think that was her problem. She had on red velvet. Red velvet, phew. I don't know. Mine are as fake as hers were, though. Who knew? Yeah. It has been a crazy week. Lots going on. Getting ready for Christmas. Been sewing a lot. Been following a lot. Went tonight. Reason my video is so late is I went and saw the Christmas lights up in Bristol. Went and saw the Bristol lights and that little roasted marshmallow and her little singing and saw some crafts and saw Miss Santa Claus and saw the Frozen people, Anna and Olaf. That was kind of cool. But me and my friend Abby and her son Liam, we went and saw the lights and roasted some marshmallows on a stick in a fire, and they were good marshmallows. They had a good fire built, and the way they had it built, you could stick that stick down in there and get that marshmallow just roasted just good. Ooh, Lord child, I don't really like marshmallows. And I ate like 05. I was like, shoo, oh, fat kid. Oh. But it was good times. Fa la 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 la. But I got a couple things I'm going to show you tonight. Y'all probably done seen most of these on Facebook because everything I get ready to do gets shared on Facebook. But I'm going to show it anyway because I will do it in a festive way. Because I'm Carmen Michaels and I like to craft, create, and cut up. Peace. But, yeah. The first one I'm going to show you is, you know, when everybody's wrapping packages right now, presidents, wrapping presidents. Well, and you got your roll, and it does this thing, and you get it, and you have some left over, and you don't want to put tape on it because then it wastes it. That's a waste. So what you do, there's two ways you can do it. One, you got a toilet tissue holder. You can do that. And it's real simple. All I got to do is cut it. And I put duct tape on it. And covered it up so it makes it real cute. And then where it's cut, it just clamps right around it. It makes it a cute little holder to keep it from getting all unwrapped. And you can put a couple on it if you want to store it. But what else I have figured out, ta-da, guess what this is? This is the middle of a soda bottle. I'm missing a part. Well, it really is the middle of a soda bottle. Middle of a soda bottle, you just take and cut out the middle piece to where it looks like a toilet paper tissue holder, and cut it up the center. And I put duct tape on this too, because you know me and duct tape, I put duct tape on everything. But then after you do that, then it will fit around your thing, and it's really cool because it's big enough that it'll wrap around. And I just added another piece of tape, and that way it stores it. That's what I use to store my wrapping paper, is a soda bottle cover it in the duct tape, and then you can put a little piece on it and just fold over the end, and you peel it off, and you're able to take it off of your paper, and it stores your paper. Who knew? Isn't that brilliant? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So, there's one idea for you. The second one is for your ribbons, your little rolls of ribbons that you get. Well, you know, I told you a few weeks ago about them molasses cookies, some little good, little delicious molasses cookies that I love so much. Well, I was getting all these trays that they came in. They come in these cute little trays that are divided into two. Well, these are perfect for holding rolls of ribbon. And you can put 2 rolls in if they're the wide, or a couple more, the little ones. Duct tape, the little rolls of duct tape, they will fit in it that way, or they will fit in this way, and then they're stackable. Brilliant! And then if you've got them stacked like this, you can see which colors you've got. And your ribbons will lay in it that way too. Isn't that cool ribbon? It's snake print. But see, you can store them this way, or you can store them this way. There's just all kinds. But then you don't throw this away, and it's used for something else. And you could cover that in duct tape and make it pretty, pretty. I don't know. I'm in a crazy mood tonight. I'm all jacked up on marshmallows. I know. Crazy Carmen, crazy Carmen, crazy Carmen. I've had like 3 people today call me and ask me for a recipe that I use for parties, and I tell it to everybody. It's not like it's a big secret. It's a party, and I think it's even on the back of a Hidden Valley Ranch dip mix, but I'm going to share it with you. So grab an ink. This is your next event, craft. Grab an ink pen, take your bra strap in so you don't look like white trash, still hanging out, looking like old white trash. Get you an ink pen and a piece of paper and write this down, because I'm going to give it to you. It is my bacon cheddar ranch dip, and you eat it on a Ritz cracker, or you can put it in a baked potato, and it's really good. But all you do is you use 1 pack of cream cheese, 1 block of cream cheese. You use 1 small container of sour cream. I buy the little bags of real bacon bits, not the little red crunchy charcoal things, but the real ones that's real bacon. Or you can fry up a pound of bacon and crumble it up, fry it up real hard and crumble it up and put it in it. But one of those bags of real bacon bits. 2 cups of cheddar cheese shredded, work 2, and a pack of ranch dip mix. It doesn't have to be Hidden Valley Ranch. Just the cheap ones works too. But put all that in a bowl. Get your mixer out and mix that stuff up. And you can mold it in take a piece of cellophane and put it in the middle of it and pull it up and twist it and twirl it up and make a ball out of it. And then I roll it in more cheddar cheese if I roll it into a ball, but I never roll it in a ball because it never gets left that long. We just put it in a bowl, pretty little glass bowl or something, and I spread some cheddar cheese on top of it and sprinkle a few more little bacon bits on top if I save some. And we dig in with some Ritz crackers, and it is good. Clark, pass me some more of that dip because it is good. If you know what movie that's from, you got that. If you don't, sorry, should have watched it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Watch it. But that's the recipe for my bacon cheddar dip that everybody loves. I'm taking it to a party Friday night because everybody loves it. They love it. But it really is. It's good. And if you make a baked potato, you can take a big old tablespoon of it and wallop it right in the middle of there with some butter, and it is good. Good stuff, I'm telling you. On mashed potatoes, shoot, I'm making myself hungry, and I've done had mashed potatoes today. Lord have mercy. That's where I got these. Reba McEntire had to pay for hers. I didn't. Well, I guess I did at one point. But, Yeah, there's my Christmas recipe that I shared from me and my heart to you. And I'll try to put the directions right here for you. That's why I leaned over. It's so I got room to put the ingredients and the directions right here for you so you can write that down. But yeah, give you a little recipe. And I got a lot of cool things on my Etsy store. This weekend we are leaving the Tri-City Flea Market. We are not shutting down at Bits and Pieces. We are moving on to bigger and better things. We have bigger and better things going. We're getting ready to launch our website. We're getting ready to get our Etsy store going, and other big announcements coming in the first of the year. But we are not shutting down. We are not closing. We are not quitting. We are moving on. It is time for us to turn the page. We are turning the page in the chapter of Bits and Pieces because we have got bigger than the flea market. And the flea market's not where we need to be right now. So we are just leaving it there because we're tired of our weekends being up our weekend and not selling nothing. But we're doing Etsy. I have a lot of cool things on Etsy right now. I have a whole lot of things on my personal Etsy right now. Novella's Closet. Go check it out. It's Novella Closet. Excuse me. But yeah, I got a lot of cool things listed on there. Um, and I'll show you a couple things I've got on there now. I just listed this last night. You can't see it up against this dress because it's red. But they are fairy journals. They're little tiny journals that I have created and made. And they have real paper in them. But then they have a little charm on them for a wish. And they have a little glass bottle that has fairy dust in it. So you wear this and you can write your wishes in it. And you'll have your wishes close to your heart. Isn't that cute? But that's one thing I've done. And I have started painting shoes. This is a pair that I just finished today. And they will be listed on Etsy tonight or tomorrow. But they are a pair of Doctor Who shoes. They look like the TARDIS. And they got a little police box thing painted on them. Is that not the coolest thing ever? But they're hand painted. They're going to be on my Etsy store. But if you're into the Doctor Who, I think they're a size 9. So if you can wear them and you're a Whovian, get you some Doctor Who shoes. And I'm working on a second pair, but the second pair is a pair of heels. You know, if you're a Whovian, you want you some TARDIS heels. Isn't that cool? Got so many ideas in my head. Sometimes I just go, oh, I wish these ideas would come out of my head. But that's what's going on in my world. That's the things that are ticking along right now. But I got a lot of cool things that we're getting ready to put on Etsy. We got lot of cool ideas that we're getting ready to do on our website and our Etsy store. So keep watching, and you might be surprised at things you see on there. You'll go, wow, y'all got some cool stuff. We did a craft show this past weekend, and people were like, y'all have some of the coolest stuff. And I was like, yeah, and just about everything we have is made from something old or something that is recycled or upcycled. These shoes that I'm painting, they're satin dibbles from someone's wedding. They've been worn one time, and they didn't want them anymore, so they gave them to me, and I'm painting them, and they will be sealed up, so you can wear them out, do whatever, for conventions and things. They'd be great to wear to conventions. But yeah, I mean, everything we do with Bits and Pieces, we try to recycle, upcycle, make something from an old something, or recycle things. Just like we've been selling the recycled pop bottle ornaments. Selling like crazy. Should get you some. Still got some available if you want them. They are 12 for or 12 for $10. They look a lot. They look a lot like this. If I can get it off the stick. But they're the snowflakes made on the bottom of a soda bottle. But they're painted, and then you hang them on a tree. When you hang them on a tree, you don't even see the bottle. The bottle, just because I make them on the green bottles, the bottle just kind of disappears and the light shines through, and they're fabulous. But yeah, it's that time of year, and I've been putting together gift bags for a organization locally here. I have my charity Project 365, and I buy things throughout the year for like $1. And at the end of the year, I'm always able to help people. And this year, by collecting and buying little here, little there, little here, little there, little here. And I've helped people all year long too. But thank God, with $1 here and $1 there and $1 here. Every time I go to the dollar store, I buy one or two things to put into my 365 closet, so that I'll have things at the end of the year. And this year, thankfully, well, I did get a little help. My mother helped me a little bit because there was a few items that I needed to finish the bags. But we spent, I think we spent $15, and that is nothing to spend to help. But we made blessing bags for 10 families. 10 families. Blessing bags. Blessing bags are amazing. And each bag has at least 4 toothbrushes, a thing of toothpaste, 2 washcloths, a couple bars of soap, a pack of deodorant, razors, a couple pairs of socks. I think each bag has a toboggan hat for a child in it. There's a bottle of either hand lotion or shampoo in each bag. But I mean, they're amazing bags. There's probably there's Kleenexes. I'm just thinking of things, combs, things that food stamps won't help buy. And this time of year, we forget the little things. I mean, if somebody's out there and they're homeless and they just don't have, and I mean, little things mean a lot to some people. My brother was telling me he was at work and they're doing a gift. They've adopted a family at work, and they've adopted a family with a little boy. And he said that the little boy came down to where he works, and they asked him, said, "Well, what kind of toys you like?" And he goes, "I don't have toys." And his mom said, "Yeah, you do." And he says, "Oh, I have a car." And that just kind of broke my heart, that this little boy, who's probably about 4 or 5 years, about 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. I don't remember how old he said he was. But he had a car, a plastic car, and that was what he had to play with. And then I go and see how blessed my nephews are, and they have just toy after toy after toy after toy after toy. And this little boy has a car. So all the guys where my brother works, and have taken up toys and bought clothes and things, and they've adopted a family. So my brother's helped a family, and me and my mother together, we've helped 10 families. So together this year, we've helped at least 11 families this year for Christmas. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying this because go out and help somebody. And it doesn't take a lot, and you can start all year. Start gathering things. Just get you a big Rubbermaid tote and mark it Christmas time. And each time you go to the dollar store for yourself, buy a couple packs of socks, buy a couple packs of gloves, buy a bar or thing, a 3-pack of soap, buy a couple washcloths, buy something, and then at the end of the year you can help someone too, because there's a lot of people out there who are in need. I have been unemployed for over a year, and I apply for jobs daily and can't even in a year I've had 4 interviews. So I know what it's like to struggle, and thank you God, that I have a family that helps and supports me, and I have friends that help and try to help me and support me. And without that, I would not be making it. I don't know where I would be without that. So I've got angels helping me. So that's why I'm trying to be an angel this year and to help somebody. I mean, there's places, if you don't know where to give it to or you don't know what to do with the stuff that you've got, contact me. I've always got a family somewhere that's in need. I have my own personal charity that I work and do, but I have joined up with the Wishing Star this year and I'm helping through that. So, uh, yeah, help people. Go out and help people. I mean, I preach that all the time. Hating's hard. Love people. Hating is hard. Hating people is hard, and it takes a lot to hate people and to not be nice to people. And loving people is so simple. It's like lights tonight. We took a great big old bag of marshmallows. Well, my friend Abby took a big bag of marshmallows. I didn't take marshmallows because I don't eat marshmallows usually, but we paid $1 there for a stick to roast our marshmallows on, and they give you 5 marshmallows in a bag. Well, we gobbled them down real quick, and then she had this big bag of marshmallows, and we gobbled down a few of those, and then we were kind of like, burp. And about the time we were leaving, this man goes, "Where'd y'all get that stick?" And we were like, "Well, they're right over there for $1 and you get 5 marshmallows." And then Abby, being the wonderful person she is and how kind she is, she said, "Here, Merry Christmas," and handed this man this stick. Now, granted, we had only pulled the marshmallows out with our fingers. We had not put the stick in our mouth because he had stood there and watched us eat marshmallows, so he knew what we were doing, and our stick wasn't dirty. But we just paid it forward, paid our stick forward. And our bag of she said, "Take this bag of marshmallows and this stick," and he had 2 little kids. And when she did that, he's like, "Well, look, girls," and his little girl faces just lit up. So, I mean, it's little things you can do to help people. It doesn't take a lot. And just smiling at somebody, I mean, for Christ's sake, it's Jesus' birthday. We've got to be nice to people, and we don't want to be hateful at Christmas time. We went shopping this week, and there was an employee at a certain craft store that the name of the store is a man's name. Actually, it's the name of an angel. And I shopped in that store a lot. Well, used to shopped in that store a lot. And there was an employee. It was me and my brother and Abby and her son, and we were in that store. And there was a certain employee in this store who felt the need that she thought we were going to steal something. And we spend lots of money in that store. Lots of money. And she followed us through the entire store, and every aisle we went down, she made sure she came down that aisle, or she stood at the end, and she would her throat, or she would all of a sudden get a text on her phone and have to stand at the end of the aisle and text while we were in the aisle. You shouldn't have your phone while you're at work on the clock to start with. That's all I'm going to say about that. Be nice to people. I'm sorry that you think that your job at Christmas time, providing for your family, is too much, that you got to be hateful to people, but you better be blessed you got a job. You got a job, honey. You got a job. So at least say Merry Christmas, can I help you? Never once said, can I help you? Just wanted to follow us around like we was going to steal something from her little store. No. So your actions, we didn't even buy nothing. Didn't buy nothing from you, hunty. No. You act like I'm a criminal, I'm going to let you be hungry for the day. You can just not eat, because I ain't gonna pay you salary. That's how it is, right there. I don't hate you. Just don't like how you acted. It's Christmas time. You need to be friendly. Everybody's stressed. We all got problems. We all got things going on. Okay, I got to end this video because I've got off on a tangent. But what I'm trying to say to you is, help somebody, love somebody. It's Christmas. Don't forget your mailman. Don't forget your paper boy. Give them a little something in them. Put something in a paper box for them. At least a Christmas card that says, "Hey, thanks. Thanks for bringing my paper every day. Uh, Pin a little gift bag to you, mailman's box, and say, thank you for bringing me my bill so my lights stayed on this year. A little note with maybe leave him a little candy bar or a energy bar or something so that he has a little snack on his route. And just say, thanks for leaving my mail all year and my bill so that I didn't get my lights turned off and I knew that I had to pay my electric bill. Thank you for bringing my publisher's clearinghouse sweepstakes and now I'm a millionaire. Thank you for bringing me coupons for the hammocks or and the Hancock fabric and the Hardee's and the Pizza Plus so I can get me some discounts. Thank you for being my mailman. Make a batch of cookies. Take them to the fire department. Bake a big old batch of candy and cookies and take them to the police department. Say thank you for protecting us. There are so many things you can do to help somebody or just to make somebody's day. Make a big old batch of cookies and take them to the hospital and take them to one of the nurses' stations. Say, just because if you've had somebody that's been in the hospital for the year, make a big old batch of cookies and candy and take it to the floor where the nurses were that was so nice to your person that was in the hospital and say, thank you for being nice to me while I was in the hospital. That was nice of you. Now I want to be nice to you. So there's all kinds of things you can do. So I'm going to end this for tonight. There will not be one next week because it will be Christmas Eve, and I am going to be eating and partying it up somewhere. Probably at my mama's house or hanging out with friends or something. I don't know. I might be at Dollywood. Who knows? Love that place. Love it. But subscribe to the videos. Love me. Carmen Michaels on Facebook. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Pinterest now. I've been sharing these videos on Pinterest. I got a lot of interest on Pinterest. Interest on Pinterest! I just made it funny and I'm like Dr. Seuss. I've got interest on Pinterest. And I rhyme a lot of the time. But subscribe, follow, email me if you need to. Don't forget to go to Etsy, Novella's Closet, and buy something. I have lots of cool things on there. Got some cool fabrics. Got some Alabama fabric. If you're an Alabama fan on there, go buy it. Make something. I'm not an Alabama fan. Well, I kind of am. I don't know. I'm for whoever's winning because I don't like sports. But until next week. No, I won't be on for 2 weeks because the next week will be New Year's Eve and I will be at a New Year's party. So I won't be back for 2 more weeks. Well, I may come back and bring you some kind of festive la somewhere between the next 2 weeks. But first of the year, the first Wednesday of the next year, the first Wednesday of next year. So I'll be back next year. 2 weeks I'll be back and bring y'all some great Carmen Michael stuff because in 2 weeks I have to tell you what I got for Christmas, what I did for New Year's, and all that kind of stuff. I have a lot to tell you. So get ready. And until next time, I love you. Carmen Michaels, I'm on your side.